signs say no.
We're the only badass novel bitches around. So.
Oh, there we go.
I'm good to go.
Then, when the music is broken off,
Yeah, you're supposed to there you go.
I'm so excited for this!
Flower bookmarks. These are so pretty.
We all got different designs. Mine is bamboo with like a
Oh
my God, that was an exciting adventure.
Welcome back.
Hi,
Yes.
thank you so much.
We have Erica Bauermeister, who is
Welcome, guest author Kayla tonight. Special guest. Only a lot of canon us tonight.
Jess Lowry, right here with
us tonight. Welcome, Asha. We're so excited.
Hi, welcome. Thank you for having me.
Hey, bitches.
Hey, bitches.
Happy Sunday. Wow. Hey, bitches. That's a way to put it.
Sorry, I'm writing.
Well, hello, everyone else who might be more enthusiastic.
Look at what is happening. What is this?
Oh, we got
What-
Jessica.
I mean-
Hey, babe. Regina's on. Ashley's here. Who else? Katrina. Y'all are quick today. Vanessa and Rebecca. Welcome, bitches. We're halfway through this book.
Mm-hmm.
Made it to the halfway point.
Oh, look at those watermelon pajamas you guys are wearing.
We are wearing not a button down, but look how cute our jammy tops
It
are.
is. It is
Shirts
cute.
are,
I'm glad I sized up by 2 sizes.
so that your boobs aren't suffocating in there.
Well, they were. I had to take my bralette off, but I meant like when I finally lose all this weight, like it'll actually fit me and not like hug all my lumpies.
I know.
Lumpy.
It'll just like be all loose and shit. Cute. There's no way I could lose enough weight for this to be loose on me. I would be 7 years old.
Oh.
Probably lose age.
I like to
Yeah.
wear it. 90.
Yeah. Well, no, it's probably longer that she would trip on like that front, onesie part.
Splurge it.
No, I don't want to. I like this shirt for myself.
Okay.
Damn. Always got the ideas. All right, you guys, what are you drinking out there today? What's everybody drinking? It's Sunday evening. Is anybody drinking anything good? Did y'all have a week?
It's water.
I won't cheers to that.
I tried to get coffee out of I have a fridge in my car from camping, but there's still stuff on it. I just gave up. And
You just send a text to that mister over there like, yo, your wife needs something.
he was about to, but he already unloaded like the roof of the car and the trailer, and
And at Destiny Ranch, he still is working.
he was about to, but I told him to sit
Take a
down.
break? Nah.
Just pour it in your bento box and just make
Ooh,
it your
Moscato. She's got a little wine Moscato, the only wine that Roy will drink. Katrina, you got water. Go, girl. I need to get mine in. Not drinking tonight.
like not even
know
water, Jessica.
See?
Nothing.
I need to make like a watermelon drink, like to go with my shirt. Makes me feel like I need like something blended. Like even if it's just, like a watermelon-y smoothie.
Watermelon and sugar.
Well, like I don't know, maybe I need like a vodka watermelon smoothie thing, like in a blender
Vodka?
and a cute cup.
You know those
Vodka?
bay drinks? Are they called bay? Those those drinks? The
They have
Bai.
watermelon.
Yeah. That's
They
what
have
I
a good
do.
watermelon, yeah.
But you put
You're
vodka
right.
with that. And it's tasty.
Water. Y'all are so good getting in your
Yeah.
water this summer. Hey Bees just got in from a Rangers game. And how did it go? Anissa, and welcome. How'd the game go? Let's see. Like an ice smoothie. You're just gonna blend up your water.
Hey, that sounds really good right now. Honestly.
Totally freeze
Isn't that
it.
like a snow cone? Slushy. Jennifer,
Water
It'd be
for-
like,
Bring it in.
it'd be like a-
how are you? How was your week? Hey, babe. Well, I wanted to say it because Dominique did. That's why. But you
What?
said big water. Like
Oh,
big water. The first part of their name is Bay, so I liked it.
oh.
They won. Hey, congratulations, Rangers, on winning. My 49ers won the other day, so I'm happy too.
Sherry, are you only drinking water because you finished the wine?
I think
She's
there she needs the
If you
water
think
right
she could
now.
finish all the wine in her house. Not possible. She accidentally like quadruple ordered wine, so she's got like 18 or so cases, I swear. So she's definitely not going to go dry. That's for sure. How are you guys? Well, we're good. It's been an okay week. Not bad. Not bad.
Sherry is not out of wine. Sherry just probably finished the bottle of wine.
A glass of water in between bottles.
Party of Sherry's, exactly. Yeah, she'd always be
Gotta stay
ready for a party.
hydrated.
That you do.
Ooh, I got a drain from this. Out. You hear her giggling? Because her brother's trying to get her out. And so now it's funnier than usual.
It's a game now.
Mhm. There we go. Oh, he don't play. He's just going to take our body out. Sorry, guys. 30 more bottles to go. Do you sing? Like,
I
adding
was
that
literally
bottles
gonna
and-
ask that.
Stop. 30 more bottles of wine on the wall. Rehydrating for
on
the
the
next
wall,
bottle.
Where do you actually have them like set up on the wall? Because if not, I feel like I need to send you like a wine rack for your wall.
I know. Just so she could like take one down and
Sing us
pass
a
them around.
line every time you jump on Sunday and let us know where you're at.
Ooh, blackberry and mango moscato. That sounds
That's
good.
it does.
That does sound good. What brand of wine is that?
Yeah,
How
because
do I-
Desiree might actually drink it.
How do I get
I mean,
hold of that?
If you have it when I come out, I might take a teeny tiny sip.
Yeah.
You might
She'll
smell it.
like,
I'll have a
Just
snuff
hold
of
on.
wine. A snuff of wine.
all right. So I've had a good week. It's been all right. I've been doing a little more cheating on my diet, but I still fit my dress. So yay.
Oh, right.
Everyone
Yeah,
keep your
dress.
fingers crossed that I don't eat anything stupid or forget to drink water for the rest of the week because I got to fit in my dress come Friday. And right now,
This Friday is when.
yeah.
Yeah. Where are we? Sunday.
Oh,
That's right. 'cause we're
Yeah,
here.
Sunday. I still have plenty of time to fuck this up.
Wait, is it on your birthday?
Yep.
It is on my birthday, which is going to be
Oh.
kind of fun. A wedding on my birthday.
Huh.
It's like, I'll just pretend everyone's there for me because I'm Leo. And I'll just, go up to the DJ and be like, I want to sing happy birthday to me right now.
Mhm.
Tell everyone my name is Tasha.
Just show them your ID. Say, no, I'm super serious.
I got to go get my ID done tomorrow too. So I really want to wash my hair, but I really don't want to re-straighten it. So I'm waiting.
Pretend the cake is for your birthday.
Pretend that I should go up and like just blow, get a
For the
selfie
gram.
with it, like a
Yeah.
candle holding it behind it, and then like pretend that big old thing. I would die.
Mhm.
Make the bride and groom blow out candles. Caitlin won't be here tonight, but she says hello.
Mhm.
Tosh, you should go buy yourself one of those flower ones that when you light it, it spins and sings
Oh,
like
like-
happy birthday and opens, and you just sit it at your table with your piece
Bring
of
my
cake.
number candles.
Yeah, blow out a candle on your slice of cake.
Oh, there we go. That's what I'll do. Just like hide in the corner with like my little cake and like my phone, singing to me while everyone's dancing to probably the chicken dance or some shit.
Yes, even Vanessa had the right idea.
Farm Fresh. Remember, I'm in Michigan. Is it like a local brand? Save
Farm
one.
fresh wine.
That's interesting.
I don't think of farms when I think of wine.
Ooh, I got acrylics done. If y'all want to see.
Oh,
Mm.
nice.
Oh, you went and got your nails done finally?
I did. I took my little beast with me, and she and I had a blast. We did our
Did
fingers
she
and
get
toes.
hers done?
Yeah, it's her first time, so that was
Cute.
fun. She got glitter purple toes and glitter pink
Aw.
fingers, but the purple they put on her toes is beautiful. So, and she
Let me-
peels her polish off, so it's been very hard for her not to do this for the last few days. And I said, if you don't peel it, I'll take you back because I'm not paying what I'm paying so that you can peel it off the next day. She's like, peel something.
You just
I'm
find
like,
it like little pieces of it everywhere.
That's what she usually does, yeah. So anyway, how'd your weekend go, Dominique? How was your trip?
It was good. It was long. I'm really tired because I didn't sleep a lot. My bed was comfy, but Samus kept waking up, and so we went on this camping trip, and we're gonna go backpacking in a couple of days. We were testing out our backpacking.
Here?
Yeah, the what we're gonna sleep on, and it's like ultra lightweight material, so it's like super like slick. And so Samus came to lay with us, and then she kept, and we were on like the slightest incline, but she kept sliding to the end, and then she would be like, like stuck.
I love it.
Camping trip. You went on a
Huh?
camping trip just to try your camping
No.
gear?
This was
Backpacking?
like our annual like family camp trip with like
Okay,
They're
that
just
is
trying to get their new
glamorous.
gear before the next few days so that they could.
yeah, we were there, so yeah, we figured let's try it. The backpacking trip was like planned last year, and then
Is this at 21 miles?
no, this I don't know how long it is, honestly. I don't really want to look.
Just tell us after.
Yeah.
Check your watch after. Don't look before. Just do it after.
No, I
Like,
I think it's like 4 to 6 miles a day. So
you didn't get new shoes this time, did you?
I have new shoes.
But you know you're not supposed to test out new shoes on a trip.
Oh
You
no,
did it
no.
last-
Well, no, I've had them for like a few months
Okay,
too,
you've
and I
been
wear
breaking
yeah.
them in. Okay. All right, and Des, how was your week with our wonderful baby? Everyone is going to ask, does he have a name?
He does have a name. I did
Oh.
post in the group. I don't know if everybody saw it though. But
I didn't see it. I didn't see that.
I did.
so Emmanuel did the poll, and he created a whole fucking group just to make this poll,
Yeah.
and invited literally every person on his friends list, which was hilarious. And so he put the names on there, and after what's it been, like a week, 5 days, 6 days, whatever it's been, Odin from the get-go was the lead. It's like 62%. And so yesterday he and I were talking about it, and I was like, so are we naming him? And he was like, yeah, I'm good. I was like, are you serious? So I spent the whole day asking him if he was serious, because really a poll, you're gonna let a fucking random ass people, okay, I know you know these people, but like random people that I don't know name our baby? And he's like, well, I asked for their opinion. That would be weird if I didn't like use the poll. And I was like, okay, well, I didn't take the poll that seriously. But
Well, you should, because it just named your child your first pick. So
I
thank you,
have our
Paul. And his name is officially
packet here ready to fill it out.
Yay. So his name is officially what?
Odin Maximus.
Oh, so he
Odin
got a name in there.
Yeah, he was going to.
His
It was just we were
last
trying to figure out
What
which
order?
name was first and which name was middle. So
I don't know where that cover is for September, but I feel like he needs to be like put in a photo shoot with our September book cover calendar photo. That's what
That'd
we need.
be
We need
fun.
I just need to like impose him in that.
Oh, you'll have to figure it out. Mess with the digital stuff. But.
Yeah. That
So
would be
baby's
fun.
named.
Yay! Congratulations. Odin is my favorite name, pretty much of all the kids, including my own. So, I mean, it's a pretty badass name. It's very cool. Leo and Bella are on everyone's like top 10 list, so there's nothing special about that except for they're mine. But Odin is the coolest name. I really love it. It's like
Odin
Dominique picks like
actually-
all like random, super cool names that like no one else is really ever gonna use. It's gonna be very, very, very random if they do. But you
So
have
we
a
were trying to
kid
remember one of Emmanuel's friends' kids' names because we knew that I thought both of them were named from Lord of the Rings. One of them is, but I guess one of the sons, I think it's the second son, his name is Odin and it's Oden. And so,
Odin.
yeah. And so,
That's all right. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
or were you falling asleep?
Oh, he looks fatter than he did last week. You must be feeding him well.
Yeah, he doesn't have that
Yay!
quite newborn.
Congratulations, Odin. He looks
That I
exactly.
know.
Oh my God, kisses. He looks exactly like you and Lily. I swear. Oh, he's my favorite.
So, so we did technically know, or we don't know. We know of someone who has the name. Supposedly, it's like in like Norway or there's somewhere where like every kid is named like Odin. I don't know how they
I don't
spell.
think we have to worry about that here in the U.S. So
No, I know. I
it's
know.
like number 270 on the list of 1,000 names. So you don't have to worry about that. All right, you guys. So we read a book, a whole book. We read a half a book up to this point. The Husbands, Chandler Baker. There it is. I like your all black look there. Let me see
I
the book
can't
again.
read. I can't read with
I
the
see
cover
it.
on.
Ooh, so you take your covers off?
I can't because they slip around.
Who
I
does
don't
that?
know.
Who doesn't do that?
I don't. I
a
never
lot of people
thought-
do because a lot of people
Well, I
use
thought
it
I take the
I
cover off
don't. Where do you put it when it's off?
in my.
the shelf.
I put it like on top of the books, like in the bookshelf. Just slip it in there.
Mm-mm. She likes her books naked.
Naked. Mhm.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know how I feel about
But
that.
it looks
I mean,
nice.
I like some naked stuff, but I like to just like peek in at the nakedness and then close it back up.
Like secretly
I'm like a oh god, like a voyeur.
peeping.
Like a
Tom?
peeping tosh.
Peeping Tosh.
I have to have mine off also. Damn. Wow. I feel like oh my god, everybody likes I take the book sleeves off. I am the only
You don't have to be such a prude, Tosh.
Apparently I'm
The only time I leave it on is if, like, you get a book from the library and they've taped it on with their plastic.
Oh, I hate that though
Yeah,
because
you
when you
don't have a
open
choice.
it, then they're like
Okay.
it does that like.
And
It does that weird like spread tuck,
Mhm.
like crinkle push. Yeah. I'll leave mine on. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you.
oh, I thought you said
Somebody around here gets me. All right. So we are halfway through this book. We have gotten to the point where a lot of shit is about to go down, but we have no clue what yet. There's a lot of like build up.
She's having a boy too.
Oh my God, 8, 14, 22. This belongs in the bitch archives. The only time I will ever be called a prude is when it comes to taking off my book panties. All right. I don't like my sleeves bent or wrinkled, so I take them off while reading. Okay. You guys got reasons. So,
Yeah.
how was the reading this week, you guys?
It's getting somewhere.
All right. I know that these have not really come up quite yet,
Oh.
but I did put together a little
Let's see what's
my
in there.
bento. It's been in the fridge, so my ingredients are nice and cold, but it is all keto bento and vegetarian. Even though it looks like I have real meat up there, I don't. It's some tofu ass.
What's in
So-
the other?
Did you hear that? She has her real meat in there.
Has anybody used their
Little
bento
bentos.
boxes yet?
Smells
I
good.
made a snack box.
Smells like meat and mustard. Oh, you made a snack box?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, did you guys see what Rebecca said?
Designating myself unofficial bitch historian.
Historian. I like that.
I like it. I like it.
See this in an actual, like, you've written it down in a notebook.
Oh my god. Shit said by bitches. And that includes y'all. Ooh, she did use that. Yay. Yeah. So you like put together. Everybody needs to like put together their like weekly meeting snacks. Just like in here. I got nuts and cheese and meat right now. Let's see. This probably will not get back on if I show you, but ooh, it does.
That's pretty.
Fancy. Mine is literally nuts and craisins.
Yum. And then my bottom layer. Let me see if I can show you my bottom layer. Ooh, some salad.
Ooh.
Little taco salad.
You got your
That's a nice size for a
spoon that comes
salad.
with it.
Yeah, it's a good size for a salad. It really is.
You have a whole bunch of other stuff too.
No, it's good because there's also, I mean, I'm counting my carbs, you know what I mean? So between all of this, I probably have like 12 carbs, and when you're only allowed 20 in a day, it's kind of like I'm cutting it close here. Luckily, I didn't have too many this morning, so that's all right. But
that's what I said. That Dominique should have put her wine into hers.
Oh, that's what you said.
Snacks, but it isn't rated for wine. Yeah, I know. You need like a little pouch, like wine pouches.
Look at almond.
Was that how you're eating your almonds? I would
A
have.
little chopstick side.
Just because I wanted to use. If it is a chopstick, I wanted to use it.
I think it is. It looks like one. Let's say it is.
I really think so. I have grip.
The actual listing and look it up.
Mm-hmm. It has little grippies. It must be.
Even if it's not.
It's working.
Sure is. All right.
So
this week's reading.
We started with chapter 9 this week.
Yeah, we did 9 through 17. We started off this week at the little dinner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where Nora and Hayden were invited to go see everybody, meet the locals at Dynasty Ranch. And well, that was, just a little bit of husband-wife porn.
They had talked about their meeting, how they met.
They talked about how they all kind of met, yeah.
He stole her from her date.
Mm-hmm. That was cute. How they met was adorable.
Mm-hmm.
I liked that. That sounded like a more realistic story.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, we met on the internet, and then here we are. So I thought that was cute. That was a good little story. But I was talking about all the husbands who were over there and like
talk about their stain.
This is what I do for stain removal. This, that, and the other. I was dying. I was like,
the Instagrams that they follow or whatever websites they follow.
They follow certain Instagrams and read blogs on how to be a better dad and housekeeper. And oh my god, I was like, this is a little pornographic. Watch out, Chandler Baker. Watch out.
But he wasn't having it, Hayden. He thought it was weird. And she got mad that he thought it was weird.
Yeah. Well, I would too, because honestly, he was like, I thought the women were more interesting considering, men are the one who talk about ideas and women talk about other people. I'm sick of hearing that already.
Well, he didn't say that. He didn't say that.
Huh?
It wasn't him that said that. Right?
I thought he said that later.
I think he said that sarcastically to her,
Right, but it doesn't sound
that's
like
what she says.
Really says it sarcastically. Sounds like he says it, but makes it sound like he's being sarcastic. Let's see. Couples therapy is weird. Mm-hmm.
So then we have the whole.
Oh, there you go. Because someone had once got it.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right, Dumbo. That was what had happened.
I mean, I would have thought it was weird too, honestly. If that's all they talked about. But even the friend, what's the friend's name that lives in out of the country? Was like, he's like not intuitive, but like, there's a reason he would feel that way. Like Hayden's not.
Oh, Nora's best friend, Andy.
Yeah.
Andy's a girl, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
She was like, it's kind of weird that you want me to like talk your husband into like buying a whole house. That's kind of weird.
But then she was saying how like Hayden thought it was weird, like didn't like the guys, and she's like, well, there's probably a reason for it. It seemed like basically.
Mm-hmm. He didn't like the guys because he's not like that.
But
he probably got offended.
Would you guys be weird if that's all the conversation you guys heard? You guys talking about this organization and cleaning?
I would not mind. Mm-mm. No, they're talking about organization. That sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful.
You wouldn't be weirded out, Desiree? What would you?
Please talk more about what you're going to cook next week.
If that's all they were talking about?
Yeah, like how to better organize your house and the best ways to take out stains and all that and what works. Like, oh, I need some of that. Can I borrow some?
And sit here like,
Well, I know that my husband would not be a part of that conversation like Hayden, so I'd probably be like, what is your problem? Look at all of these domesticated men. Like,
yep, that's 100% your house. Yeah. We just use shout pins. Maybe that's why he got murdered. They just use shout pins.
Then it goes like the clicking. What do you guys think about the clicking? Oh, an interview of Hayden.
Mike would have just left. Yeah. I don't think most men would be like.
yeah, I think Emmanuel would have walked outside to vape because it's very manly.
Yeah, he would have been one of the ones to be like, I need air. Mm-hmm.
But they seem to like Hayden. Like they probably think he's a good husband, so they probably think will be easy to like.
Yeah, easy to mold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like he's like already there.
Yeah, her husband would have been smoking outside too. And sharpening his knife. That's something, yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta say though, listening to a bunch of men who enjoy different types of, organization and, have tips on cleaning things, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, Anna's husband does laundry. I wonder if he has stain tips and like
remover tips.
Yeah.
I would take laundry tips from my husband because you're going to end up with all of a hodgepodge of wash. Like your towels.
It's all going to be shrunk and all your colors are
shrunk and peeling of the clothing.
Now, CJ, when he and I switch the major chores. So when one of us gets sick of the chore, we switch. Mm-hmm. It's usually laundry and dishes. So we just like switch those out.
That is our hated chores.
Those are the worst chores in our house. It's the worst chores in most houses. But we just switch them out when one gets tired of the other. And well, CJ's super anal about pretty much both of them, so I don't have to worry. I think his mama trained him well.
Houston is not good with laundry. When he does it, when he helps, we fold the girls' laundry, but they put it away. But we put it in like piles, like each child's pile. But when he does it, somehow all the clothes get mixed up, and nobody knows how to find anything because it's in somebody else's drawer or in somebody else's like closet space.
Right.
So it's always a gamble.
I mean, it's clean.
Like, do we do all this?
Yeah. At least it's clean.
Mm-hmm.
You could have the one that's all like, this woman's work. I'd be like, not this day and age. No way. Mm-mm. If both need to work to pay bills, that's the day and age.
That makes a difference.
Both need to work to take care of the household.
Yeah. I mean, if both are working, that makes a big difference.
Girl, yes. The grocery store.
But Hayden went to the grocery store.
Let's see. Mike does laundry, but oh my god.
Just still in his uniform.
Yep. He probably, yeah, even if men do it at home, I feel like they wouldn't be talking about it. Because it's still like taboo for men to take like an equal part in things like that at home. So, which is something they did bring up a little bit in our reading, but you know.
It seems like that they're so programmed to only think about their chores that's the only thing that they can't even think to talk about.
Yeah, like not only are they probably hypnotized to like, you know, just take on that role,
Mm-hmm.
they're like also hypnotized to like see it as like something positive. They're super happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
They're like happy to do it. Like, damn, that's a really good therapist if she's the one who's working that into him.
Yeah. But
unless you guys have heard, they're going, well, no, I don't know. Maybe she tried it with her own husband and that's why he went crazy. Wait,
it's not hypnotism.
not her husband.
Brain
with Penny's
surgery.
husband, and that's why he went crazy because it didn't work on him.
Brain surgery. That's what they were talking about, right? Just cutting holes in his brain.
Yeah.
Hearing the clicks. Click, click, click.
I do laundry and I don't sit around and talk about stain removal stuff unless specifically asked.
Unless,
No, I mean, it's not like that comes up.
Like, unless I found something that day, like, that's like
Well,
brand
don't
new
forget,
and
the
awesome.
conversation wasn't really abnormal. Like, he spilled food on his pants.
That is true. It did lead.
And
it
they
did
started
lead there.
discussing, like, oh, I have a remedy for that, which is something a woman would
That's
say.
right. I forgot
She'd be like,
that
if
happened.
it's women doing it, they'd be like, come with me. I have something we can just clean this off right now. You know,
Okay.
whereas man's obviously not going to clean a stain off of.
That's
dude's
okay.
pants.
I forgot for a second how they got to that conversation. That's true. Yeah, he it fell on his pants.
Wasn't
Because she
totally
kicked him.
abnormal. I mean, it was like, ooh, you got something to add to this? Cool. Mm-hmm. It went super deep and weird. Well,
Yeah.
a little bit.
What's going on?
It went a little deep, but you know, I mean, you can complain. Like, a stain happened. At least that was why they discussed it. It wasn't just like something totally random. Because then it would have been like, what the fuck are they on? At least it did come up. It was like an organic.
It did. You're right.
Conversation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards, the daughter in the middle of the street, being all weird.
Okay. Super fucking weird. Did anybody see or read Sharp Objects? So I think it was or is whatever an HBO show.
I'm not familiar.
can't remember if it's the same author of. Anyways, doesn't matter. So whether you've read it or seen the show, I think it's Amy Adams that's in the show, and she
Mhm.
plays a
I like
very
her.
very disturbed person in the show, which is really really good.
Uh-huh.
But there's a teenage daughter in the show that is very oddly behaved, very. And when this comes up, like when this daughter is just standing in the middle of the road being a little bitch, I was like, oh my God. And I had this like little flashback to that story. And if you decide not to read it, that's fine. The TV show is absolutely, it's like a mini series or whatever.
Mhm.
And it is so good. Sharp Objects, you guys should check that out. If you like, dark,
Yeah.
kind of gritty thrillers, then that's
I'm gonna check it out.
it's a good one. So anyways, there's a teenage daughter who's very odd in that one, and this brought me back, and I was like, oh shit, that's it. Here it is. Now we know all of this could be surrounding this fucking teenager. I mean, it may not be, but it could be, or at least she's playing a major role in something.
See, I think she's onto it because she's like, you're one of, when she said you're one of them later on.
You're one of
right?
them. Yeah.
She's like, one of who?
Right.
Right? Yeah. It's like,
One of
my mom's friends. Duh. Those
Yeah. Those people.
freaks.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
I wonder if all the women. No, they do know because then there's that whole Lucy situation where she's like, "Is this normal?" Right?
Yeah. That was really, the situation with her. I don't know. I
It
don't
sounds like, huh?
I'm gonna have to check it out. Yes. Yeah. Let's see. And her mom tried this on her and her boyfriend. Okay, thank you. I was gonna say, I don't like that. Like it led to like teenagers having to go to like couples therapy.
Right?
That is very, very.
And now and after she said that's right before that they're saying how he was like standing and sitting and standing and sitting and didn't know what to do.
He's uncomfortable. Yeah.
But like he's maybe didn't get fully programmed, so he's like a little like haywire, like.
Oh no! Like a short circuit is happening up there.
Like not
That's
sure
very
which. Like maybe she wants him to think for himself, and he's like trying to figure out how to.
Oh my God, because he's like been programmed to be this like, ooh, I don't know. Interesting.
He's glitching.
Glitching, yeah. Super weird. Definitely something going on with the teenager though. And I do not believe for 1 second that she was just like asleep on the couch while babysitting when all this shit went down. Heck no. Because why else would she be like over there visiting like ashes? Like that's super weird.
But like I'm trying to figure out how she would be connected with it. Like her
What her connection would be.
Was he, what was his name, the one that died? Penny's husband?
Richard?
Richard? Like, was he figuring it out?
Oh, that she had something. Ooh, maybe.
Or did he just, because they said the word insane, did he just go crazy? Did it not work for him? Kind of like what?
Pen clicking cannot be the only thing unless that's like their little like during hypnosis, like they
the pen. The pen.
Mm-hmm. Like, what if, like, during hypnosis, they hear her, like, clicking her pen and stuff?
Yeah. And that's what he was hearing. It, like.
And he kept hearing it, and it's, like, making him go crazy. And, I mean, I don't know what to a fire, but I do believe that little smoking teenager probably has something to do with it. Although, they did say that, like, the pattern of fire on the where it started was odd. So.
Oh, That's why she was asking him to do things in the like, oh, can you fix the shades? Can you do? She was asking him, Hayden, to do things, right? I don't know why I
Training.
just realized that right
And
now.
he's clicking. Oh my god, you guys!
So she was that was training that whole time. That's what that with the
I wonder if she
clicks.
was trying to help him escape, and he was trying to leave, but glitched and
See
couldn't
this
run from the fire.
collective thought going on
It's
here?
possible. See, I'm over here thinking that this teenager has something else going on. Like, I hope that they're having some sort of like affair, him and this teenager. But I don't think it's gonna go that way.
Oh, maybe she was helping him.
Helping him, yeah, that's what.
So did I just miss that?
Because it's her mom, so it's possible that maybe. Maybe. You know. We'll see. Would have never thought the pen clicking would have something to do with brainwashing, right? Oops. Ooh, I
Yeah,
like
now
that.
because she was telling, she had him do a couple of things, right? Fix. It was like fix the window and then something else,
Yeah,
right?
she dropped something.
And she was like, very good,
And then
very
she would
good.
like clickety, clickety, and then would praise him.
Yeah.
Well,
And then Nora was
don't-
like, why is he getting the praises? She was like getting jealous. She's like, should say very good, but I didn't get that.
Yeah. Because you don't need training. You've already been trained, like your entire upbringing, like every other woman. Obviously, in this story.
I was gonna say I know some women that did not have training and definitely should have.
There are some, yeah. Pen clicking was because he was telling the truth. Ooh.
Huh.
She needed to know how his body was responding. Ooh, bitch. That's good. That's good. If that's what's going on, first of all, well done, Chandler Baker. That is very fucking clever. Literally, in this story, train them like dogs. I mean, it's a little fucked up, but
I'm sure there's more to it, but that's like that's probably like the beginning stages for sure.
Maybe.
Huh. Who's gonna click some pens tonight?
And ask for shit to happen. Oh my god. I would die. Can you imagine? Like you're over there asking for something. Hey, can you go get me a napkin, please? And then you're all, thanks, babe. You're so responsive. You would land me, I swear, in a heartbeat. I could not test that shit out on him at all. He'd be like, why are you clicking at me?
Yeah. Why are you being weird?
He would
That's what he'd say. He used to be like, why are you being weird?
Why are you being weird? What? I just love you. You're doing such an amazing job. I feel like her specific like compliments were because like maybe she paid enough attention to like where he lacks like his confidence, and so she was like making sure that she gave him confidence in those specific areas.
I'm going to go back. I want to see what it was again.
What was?
Like what she said very good too.
Oh. How about kale in my teeth? I used to hate kale, but turns out I can eat fresh kale. I just can't eat cooked kale. Cooked kale, except for in that fucking Tuscan soup. That's different. But cooked kale is very fishy. Can't eat it. It's like spinach. I also don't like cooked spinach anymore because it's very fishy.
Anymore. So you did and not anymore?
Oh, I used to love spinach cooked, yeah, all the time. But now, just like I'm so overly sensitive, I would definitely know if I ever got COVID. I can tell you that.
Is it
it's like all the things that don't bother me or they used to bother me scent wise no longer bother me. I definitely have COVID, you guys. Just saying.
So it's one thing you could test, like eat some cooked spinach.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. But it's like very fishy. I don't know why. Ugh. Did you find it?
Yeah, so it was so she clicks the pen twice, and this is like, yeah, very good. And then she's like, wait, what? What did he say? And then that's when she dropped something and had him grab it. Would you mind grabbing it for me? And then she says, such a gentleman. And then she clicks her pen again.
So she starts it off with when he was answering honestly.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time she clicked her pen.
Yeah.
Was when he was answering honestly.
Yeah, have you ever lied
so
to
when he was
you?
truthful at that first one, that was like his first like, oh, good job. And so he wanted to then obviously please her again.
Mm-hmm.
So
and that's when, and then he goes into where like Nora says she like noticed that he like is like highly focused at one point, right?
Yeah.
Just hypnotizing him.
It's good. Nice choice so far, Dominique. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It's very clever. And
the last question was would you lie if your spouse committed murder, would you cover for him?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what Nora said.
Okay,
No,
but would you?
Huh? Would I?
Would you?
Depends on the situation.
Agreed. Depends. Totally depends. I'd be like, did you murder someone in cold blood because they did something really bad?
Yeah.
And you saw it?
Like vigilante kind of
Or
thing?
to someone, vigilante shit. I'd cover any one of your husbands for vigilante shit. 100%.
Were my kids involved? Then yes, I'm covering it all up.
Yeah, I'm covering. Yeah. But if it's just you're like, oh, you're a stupid ass, nah, do your time.
Yeah.
Do your time. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not going down with you. Do your time, come back. I may or may not wait. But I need click training, I guess.
I wonder why they ask. I wonder if they ask that to know where Nora stands.
Well, I think they definitely want to know where Nora stands because they have now an attorney with them, and they, they're kind of collecting women of different, job descriptions, different careers, so that they can kind of get everything covered if there's ever an issue in those departments. So they're probably determining what kind of people these women are through this test. And I mean, she is an attorney, so they want to know how much will you lie. And they're probably going to find out. We're probably going to find out that a bunch of them, a few of them, maybe even just one of them specifically knows the truth about everything. And they're going to try and, maybe they're trying to find out if she's going to lie about the situation. Because
even like how loyal she is.
Or maybe they were in on it.
Like how loyal she is, like to him and would be to them.
Yeah, they're probably trying to get her in on this so that the outcome that they want will occur. But.
So then who killed the husband? Or did he kill himself?
I think he might have killed himself going crazy, taking apart the stove and stuff.
Clicky.
I definitely think that, he's going crazy. So I would not put it past the situation for him to actually go so crazy that.
Or
maybe it's an accident and he's so crazy he doesn't realize what's going on. Who knows?
Or she brainwashed him into accidentally killing himself, but through the stove and all that stuff. Like maybe he was
saying he kept hearing clicking.
Yeah.
So what if she purposely put clicking sound in the house?
Yeah. To get them to do things. And he was getting, he knew he was hearing things. He knew something was happening. So he was getting down to it. And she probably,
it's possible that it's possible that she was told, like, we do click training, like, or maybe she knew that that's what was going on, and so maybe she was doing it at home.
Oh, the wife?
Mm-hmm. I mean, she's a writer, so she could very well be doing it just sitting there clicking her pen.
Oh.
And he could just be hearing it, and maybe he's gonna short out because he doesn't know what the fuck the clicks are about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Vanessa thinks the escape plan went wrong. I think you could be right about that.
So do all the other wives know that the clicking is what's training their husbands? Or do they think that it's just marriage counseling?
They have like a cute little Dynasty Ranch like keychain. It's got like a clicker on it. Like when you become one of them, you get like a. We don't have any novel bitches clickers, you guys. I'm sorry.
See, I'm trying to think how involved the wives are. Like, do they know how crazy
How deep it goes,
Cornelia is?
I don't know.
Is this another?
The possibilities. I know. I wonder if they don't know how deep it goes, and this is all just Cornelia's idea. Like, this is her work, this is important to her, so it's so important that she, is willing to make people go crazy about it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, she's willing to make people go crazy. She's likes to experiment, and there's always going to be, when you experiment, there's always going to be those, what do you call it?
Casualties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think so. It is the Stepford men. It sure is. Mm-hmm. That was a good one, too. I feel like I need to go back and watch it.
How many were there?
Husbands? Or wives?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? I don't remember.
I know Nicole Kidman did
group.
one.
You know what?
Oh, I was talking about the movies. Oh, here was Vanessa Smith.
There was more than one Stepford Wives movie?
There was like an old one, I thought.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like an original, and then I know that, like you said, the Nicole Kidman.
See, if all this was asked, it leads me to believe that they know something. Yeah. Like if they think it's just only like therapy. I'm sure
they probably don't know how deep it goes because they're, going to be partially trained or hypnotized themselves. To be successful and be proud of it and not feel guilt.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, you could hypnotize me for that. I would take that. To feel no guilt for being successful, or to feel no guilt when you don't get something done around the house, like any of it. That would be nice to not have constant personal mom guilt, personal mom shame, personal wife guilt, personal wife shame. And it's not like they put it on you. They don't even have to. Half the time we do it to ourselves. You can definitely hypnotize me to put that one away. That would be nice. That would be nice. But maybe it's just me.
Well, people say mom guilt is new from all the social media stuff and people making you feel like you have to do way more than we need to.
That's because back in the day they just did it. Nobody was going to guilt you. That was your job.
But back in the day,
now, it's women have more than just taking care of kids or cleaning their house to do. So we feel more guilt because of that, I think.
Yeah. Well, and then back in the day too, I mean, parents didn't sit down and play with their kids and have to do all these crazy crafts and do all these Pinterest things and whatever, kids played and then
it didn't have to be perfect. You didn't have to
parents back then didn't entertain their kids.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And if we don't entertain our kids aren't entertained, then we feel that's where my guilt is.
Mm-hmm. I feel that, when they come up and they're like bored.
Yeah.
Or
Although I
when,
do tell
even when
them.
they don't even say they're bored, when you can
Mhm.
tell they're bored because they're acting up.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, I could give them something to do, but I'm busy. And it's not my job. Like, I cannot literally be there for them every second they're bored. If they literally have no imagination, they don't learn how to, like, cure
Mm-hmm.
their own boredom,
Well, that's
then
what I
they're
tell
going to
them.
expect it always to be fixed by someone else, which won't become, they will
I always
not
tell
become.
them, you need to learn how to be bored. I'm not here for your entertainment.
Yeah.
I mean, I will have
Right.
fun with you and I will do these things, but that is not
Not all the time.
what I'm here for.
Mm-hmm.
Although they look at me
Definitely
like
not.
so sad, like, ooh.
Oh, yeah. Then they get upset. I swear, every time. That's something I need to, like, learn to put away, though.
Little
Every time one of my
Bobby's
kids is like, hey,
mom.
can you come play this with me? Or can you come watch this with me? I'm like, if I have to say no, I feel so bad.
We do a lot of like family, like we'll watch a movie lots of times throughout the week, or video games as
Yeah.
all together, like
Yeah.
multiplayer. So we'll do things, and then we're with the whole family, the kids, for like an hour, and it's like, okay, bedtime, and they're like, oh, can you lay down with me now? I'm like, I just sat down with you for a whole hour now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then you gotta, like, split your time evenly across all of them. Ugh. That's where it's like, I don't split my time. Neediest one gets me
I
us
was
all.
going crazy trying to split my time between everything.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I don't think they did that back then. That's why
Mm-mm.
this is like a new thing.
And that's why in this story
What,
she's trying to
spend time
train.
with their kids?
Huh?
You're saying did what back then? Spend time with their kids?
Not spend time, but like entertain, like feel like they have to be their entertainer.
Oh. But
Yep.
it wasn't that my kids were asking me to entertain them. It was they wanted me to, like Ben wanted to go take a bath. And I mean, he's 6, almost 7, but even then I'm not going to leave him by himself in there just
No.
yet. Even if I'm like sitting on my bed and watching him in the bathroom or whatever.
No, I wouldn't either.
No, I'm
Then-
talking about like the Pinterest moms, like craft,
Yeah.
like the different crafts throughout the day, and
that stuff, but it's very few and far between
well,
now.
yeah, it's a when you do it, it's more of a
Special occasion. Mhm.
yeah, special occasion, not a everyday.
It's a part
kind
of the
of
daily
thing.
schedule where
Yeah,
no.
I think some.
You used to
I
do
do feel
stuff
like I gotta pop a little bit more of those things stuff, because I'm homeschooling. So like when we're
Usually
like
summer
more on
where
top
we
of
do
it. Mm.
I think I messed up in art because I was like that way with her when she was like little. I was like, oh, we're gonna do this and have this craft and do this, and then I'm like, second
Now
one
you're
comes.
burned out, or you
Well,
don't
second
have
one
the
comes and
time.
you can't do you can't give them 100% of you anymore,
Yeah.
and then they're like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
where my guilt came in. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I get this. Go find something to do. Mhm.
Yeah, that's
That's how we were all raised. Go find something to do. It's not my problem to reward. I have bought you all the things. Go play with some of them. Or it's my kids. I'm like, how are you bored? You have a ton of shit. Go ride bikes. Nah, I don't want to do that. Okay, well, I'm out of ideas.
go outside.
That's
Just go
exactly
outside.
how come Ben has a screwdriver and is taking everything apart. He found something to do.
Yeah. When we got
Well, I would not let my kid have a screwdriver. But
when we got rid of an old dryer,
not unattended, I mean.
we had appliances break. We let them go at it.
Yeah.
We went out too. Eli did a treadmill when it stopped working. I don't know how long he had that thing for, but he took the whole thing apart.
I get it if it's like something you're allowing. And you're like, okay, here, this is broken, go for it. Here's a
See,
screwdriver.
that's a
figure it
special
out.
occasion. Something broke.
Because with Aiden, we used to do the same thing. We'd be like, "Oh, the DVD player broke. Here, have fun with it," and he loved
Mhm.
it. Same thing. But I am not letting my kid have a screwdriver to take it to any fucking thing he damn well pleases in the house. That is straight up Ben right now. Ben is like, "Ooh, it's new. Gonna take it apart."
I walked into the dining room and he was taking apart one of the baby toys that Tosh gave us.
Oh no.
I gave them a shit ton of toys too. I don't think one of them
What are
is still
you-
together.
And so he was taking it apart, was looking at all the wires, put everything back together. And we were like, cool, stop fucking with this toy now. And so we took all those toys. And then he would just go into his room, grab a toy, take it apart, and then not put it back together. So we were like, if you're going to take stuff apart and not put it back together, like, we're not going to buy you anything. You can buy it yourself. We're not going to buy you toys just for you to take apart. And then, we've wasted $30 on it because you're not putting it back together again.
Well, that's how I played with it though.
Yeah.
He's like, he takes everything apart and then he's like done with it.
Just go get
So you
thrift
know what you do?
toys to
Only
take
buy him
apart.
thrift toys.
Yeah.
Like go to like garage sales and be like, "You see this? This is your 2 weeks of bullshit."
I mean,
That's it.
he would
And you
have
gotta
a
pay for it. You gotta earn it too. So when you go out, you could pick all the shit you want to take apart. I don't care what it is, but once you run out, you don't take apart my house.
Mhm.
That would work. I will be putting away all screwdrivers when he comes. So he will not be allowed to take apart anything
You
here.
won't do it at
I'm
your
not trying to sit down on a chair and have it fucking collapse underneath my ass. At all. Mm-mm.
He has
Not
put
leaning at my desk here, my whole computer
apart
falls.
his buzz and then put it back together, and like half the screws did not go back in it, but it stayed together.
That's what happens. There's always leftover screws.
Yeah,
There
so
are.
he just mans, man.
Do all the leftover screws go to the? Oh, it's because they give extra in case you lose one pile. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Sure they do. Sure they do. Sure they do. It's not Legos. They do it in Legos. I know they do. They always give you a couple of the extra small
Yeah.
ones. Is those you drop at it? It's drop them, but oh my goodness. Well, I don't think any of us will be clicking our pens at our spouses anytime soon, but
I might
Any of
today
you
just
know how
for
it
kicks and
goes.
giggles.
Do compliments to go with it and see what happens.
Mhm. We'll try it. See what happens.
Report back.
Just I just want to see your reaction.
Mm.
Just
Good night,
reaction.
Sherry. You know what they say, if you have extra parts, you're doing good. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, that's too funny.
Did we have any before we end? Are we going? Did anybody comment? We go.
Did what?
Were there any comments?
Yeah.
Here, let me
Just
see.
a few. I think it kind of ended up being stuff we've already discussed, but
Oh yeah, Desiree asked who was the doer in the marriage.
oh, we did not discuss that one.
Who was the lazy traveler?
That was
Was
a
it-
funny way to put it.
What? Okay, maybe I missed it. Maybe I was a little tired because I was reading on the way home from the camp in the car. What did that mean, lazy traveler?
So is it Nora? She was at work
Mm-hmm.
when her husband kept texting her about the daughter having a fit and her
The exorcism tantrum.
and he was explaining it, that there's a doer and that there's a lazy traveler. The lazy traveler is just basically somebody who goes along with the doer,
Oh,
who actively plans
I
and
see.
does these things. And so she'd asked with his ex-wife,
Oh, right.
which one were you? He was like, I was a lazy traveler. I was
Okay.
but now
Yeah.
Now there's
Yeah.
YouTube, and I can do all the different, types of braids on my daughter's hair and whatever. Basically, you just have to step back and let them figure it out and do it to be the doer.
Yeah. But to step back and let them just learn. Woo!
Although I will say I might have recorded some of the kids in their like exorcism type tantrums to show
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Houston what I
yeah,
was
right.
dealing with. Like Houston,
You're
you
like,
just
I
need to
gotta save this
see.
shit.
Well, one,
The
I just want you to
default-
know what I'm dealing
because of
with.
being the default parent.
Hmm?
What was discussed, I think it was last week, being the default parent.
Oh yeah.
The default parent is how you get the exorcism type fits. So of course you record them and send it to the non-default parent. They got to know what the hell they're not seeing. You're not crazy.
Yeah. Well, no, not that. I mean, just like this is what I dealt with today. If I seem a little like
This is what I dealt with.
Done
You know
for the
what?
day.
Though? That shit creates some PTSD. I gotta say, I've done that,
Uh-huh.
and I forgot how bad it was when I was going through that time. And I
Uh-huh.
went back to my phone and I was like, "What is this video?" And I would play
Don't
it.
ever
and
watch. Why would you do that?
It made my chest hurt,
Mm-hmm.
and I started having like palpitations, and I was like, "Oh my god, it was really bad. How did I even have a moment to like stop and record?" And I know what the moment was. It was because I needed to like get out of it myself.
Mm-hmm.
Right in that moment, I needed something else to do because I didn't want to end up on fucking Snapped. So I was like, I think I'm gonna record this and just so maybe I can show somebody later the horse shit that this kid is pulling, because no kid has ever been like this kid ever before. And they will never understand if I don't show them what this exact thing is. Literally every parent ever. But when you're in that moment, you're like, no one has ever experienced this
Mm-hmm.
ever like this.
Oh yeah.
Not like this.
And my
Like
eldest-
Other people have experienced that, just not us.
Right. I will never go back and rewatch those videos. I used to send them to Emmanuel to show him, be like, this is it. This is what's happening. You don't ever see this. I'm not crazy.
It is nice to have the proof with some shit sometimes, because some people are like, you're exaggerating.
mm-hmm.
I'm not exaggerating the fact that this person is making me go crazy or that they're behaving crazy. I'm not exaggerating that. I'll tell you that.
Like this is why I need a bath tonight and not talk to anybody and just be locked away for an hour.
Yeah, if only. But you don't get to, because someone's going to end up joining you and asking questions and reading you shit because they thought it was funny.
Locking mechanism.
They just wanted you, and they're going to read your shit because they read something that was very funny and they just needed you to hear it in that moment. And that's just your husband, right?
Oh my gosh. Have you guys watched the show Ted Lasso?
No, I haven't.
Okay. It's a really funny show.
I've heard it though. Yeah.
I did not want to watch it because I'm not into soccer, but it's not really about soccer, but it follows like a soccer team. But there's a guy and I was like, oh my gosh, he's doing exactly what he's like. The girlfriend was going crazy one episode because he was like wherever she was, and like she was trying to read, and then he was like reading and like would kind of read out loud and like, you want to hear what I'm reading? And she's, at one point she's like screaming like, no, I don't.
I don't want to hear what you're reading. No. Oh my god.
I was just laughing.
I just want to relax and do my own shit. Thanks. But please join in on my personal private time here. I need a moment to like not go crazy on you guys, but please join that moment and make it so that I do eventually go crazy.
But the episode was really sweet because at the end he realized what she needed, and then he made a bath for her, and he's like, you're not going to hear from me for like an hour or whatever. So
I would like a bathtub I could fit in so that I could do that. Because otherwise I'm basically just dipping my cheeks in, and that's pointless. I could do the same thing to a sink.
you need one of those outdoor, like those wooden things that are like old school looking.
Ooh, yeah. They have like a little pop-up tubs. Have you seen those? They like pop out like those colanders and like little like bowls and stuff where they like fold in on themselves. Like they just kind of pop in, and then you can like tuck it behind like a door. You can get one of those big things. Behind you just like pull it out and you can like fill it up.
Yeah.
I even thought about one like What if I could get one for like just to fit in my shower? Because my shower is kind of small. But like, what
I
if
think
I
they
get
have
one
things
with,
like that.
a nice round
They
one that
do
like,
for RVs.
see? I mean, like permanent bin, like a blow-up one, or
Yeah.
just like round. Well, I guess technically they make them for. They're called pools. Like kids' pools. I just need one that's like a little smaller but higher, so I can like soak.
They have like jacuzzi ones like that now.
Oh,
That's that like, it's taller or whatever.
yeah.
Oh, I know
Or someday I
somebody
could
actually that
get
was
a
just
tub.
telling me they have a spa membership. It's like $25 a month because they only have showers in their home, and she mainly gets the membership so that she can soak. Because you can go like I think unlimited, and there's some things that are like basic, and one of the basic things is like a soak tub. So she'll go there just to soak.
Does she scrub
That
it
is
before she
super
uses
smart.
it?
I think she gets like exfoliated before.
No. Does she scrub the tub before she uses
I
it?
don't know.
probably
I've never been to
clean.
one of these things. I'm sure it's like they clean and stuff.
Yeah, they probably clean it in between everyone.
I'm
It's
not
not
a
like it's just a
germ
jacuzzi.
guy. Like, I'm fine with germs, but at a gym, I might draw the line there.
It's not. It was a spa.
Oh,
It's not like people aren't working out.
It's like a spa place that you could have like a membership similar to a gym,
Yeah.
where you could like go a certain amount of times. But like she said, she had to get like they make you
Like
if
a
you're gonna
half
go
a
into those
spa,
kinds of
isn't it?
tubs, they make you like clean off and stuff before you go in.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, okay, go shower, and then they do the like she said, the exfoliating thing. Or same goes like if you do like what are the mud baths? I want to go to a mud bath. That'd be fun. I just am afraid to get worms or something. Every time the kids want to play in mud, I'm like, oh, don't get worms, please. Keep your mouth closed while you're out there, okay?
This extra protein.
Ew, oh my god, no. I don't mean it like that. I mean like getting worms, where like pinworms, where you have to
Yeah,
deal
yeah,
with
yeah.
it for
No.
a period of time. Or it just doesn't like go
Not
away
mouth,
that day.
the hands.
What does her?
It's not the mouths you need to keep closed. It's the hands that you need to keep washed and like dig under
Out of the mouths.
Cleaning under the nails. Yeah, I saw all of that. How many worms, like
Oh.
microscopic worms, are under the nails after kids have been playing outside. I'm like,
I knew a kid that got it from nail biting.
yep. See, so
My
gross.
yeah. It was one of my kids' friends, and I had to tell them like you can't bite your fingernails, or this is what happens. Like, how do you know? It's like, well, you know somebody. Like, who? I'm like, I'm not telling you who, but you know somebody.
You
I don't need to tell
someone.
them to their face.
No, and then they'll be running out. Ooh, my mama told me you got worms.
Mhm.
Right.
Ugh. Oh, everything's coming back to me of the story that my friend told me.
Right, and we used to play outside all day long.
Huh, Desiree?
Because we were outside playing all day, we were probably immune.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Our bodies knew how to like get it.
Yeah. You could like filter some shit. Like some
Because we
germs.
used to drink from the hoses too. They,
No, I can't tell the story. I would probably gag during, but the parent found a worm coming out of their child.
Yeah.
That's all.
Pinworms.
Yeah, but like, I don't know what I would do if I think I would have. I think she screamed. I think I screamed. Would have screamed. I mean, she told me she did.
we went to when Lily was like 16 months. I had never been to a playgroup before.
Uh-huh.
I never went back.
Somebody talked about it?
No.
You saw something?
We went to this one play group, and then we came to California. We went to the cabin. Right, Tosh? We were at the cabin when we went to change Lily's diaper. And pinworms. Once you get them, they are like so hard to get rid of.
Did you scream?
Huh?
Did you scream?
I freaked the fuck out. I freaked the fuck out. And then Tosh was so good because we were cloth diapering, and I tried to continue cloth diapering because Lily gets she would get rashes all the time, and it was hard to figure out which disposable she could be in. And so Tosh had actually busted out the washboard. She ended up busting the washboard, like broke the washboard from like scrubbing all of Lily's diapers, and we were trying to strip them at the cabin, which you guys have never been there, but there's no washing facilities at the cabin, in the cabin. It's hand washing, line drying. So we have dealt with it in our household, and it's fucking terrible. It's been years and years and years since we've dealt with it.
But you dealt with it, and you don't want to again.
You just feel gross. Like at all times, you just feel gross. Once we dealt with it in like the older kids, and then the adults, it was just like absolutely fuck not. Never again. Like, I'm all for germs and all of that. This is the one thing where I'm gonna draw the line. This is
that's not a germ. That's different.
It's not like if one person gets pinworms in the house, like you might as well count your blessings if you don't.
Well, it's similar to like lice, like the way that it kind of goes through the house.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like it is like wildfire basically, because you're
like lice. It like works the same. Yeah. Like everybody's gonna.
It's so hard to not, and so they have like over the counter medicine. But there was this one time where we took it and we took it and we took it, and it like wasn't working. We actually had to go and get a prescription, and it like fucks up your stomach. Like that's how like of a heavy duty
medicine,
like antibiotic,
because it has to kill this creature inside you.
But what I found out after the fact, so I was always freaking out, like, because you just feel dirty, right? But once you deal with it, you start doing more research and everything else. It's just like everybody has it. There's something that ends up like kick-starting it in your system. And then it expels. And it's just this fucking cycle. But also, I found out after the fact, it's like in Europe, they do like every 6 months, like all of Europe does like a cleanse like that for those things, a parasite cleanse. So it's like no one in the US does that because it's just not talked about. You're made to feel like it's gross and dirty, and yes, absolutely, you feel that way still. But I'm just saying, like, it's more. Yeah. A lot more people deal with it. It's just more hush hush. But in Europe, apparently, it's very widely.
We're not as shy over there. All the things that Americans are shy about, you're not going to find in like Europe and the rest of the world. It's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you shy about your body? We're not here. It's fine. My kid is already seen. Yeah, my 13-year-old has seen every bush on this block. Don't worry about yours. It's fine. No, they literally like their commercials like show everything. It's like it's just they talk about everything in different ways. They don't like shy about certain things. They're like, no, that's a normal topic. We talk about it. It's fine. So
Vanessa, nobody has lice. We were just saying that pinworms, the way that it kind of transfers to other people is similar to the way lice does. It's like wildfire.
Yeah.
But also, I'm less worried about lice these days after we dealt with it one summer and we actually paid someone to come brush us all out.
That's what you say, but I disagree.
What? No, we dealt with it how many more times after that with Avery, and I was able to like brush her out and no one else got it.
No, see, I went on a whole raid across my entire house and had to collect every fucking stuffed animal. And I was like, is this even washable? Is this even washable? Where you're like looking at all your kids' shit and you're like, how do I fucking suffocate everything in this house? Oh my God, they have toys that have doll hair. Like, come on. Lice is not that bad to get rid of. If I have to deal with it for even more than a day, it's bad. That's it. Lice is like one of my top lists of things that I just do not ever want to have to deal with.
I think I would, if I had to deal with it, I think I would do what Desiree did and just hire somebody because that's one thing. I
No,
feel like,
that's fine. You can hire someone.
$400 that I spent. It would cost $400. This lady came and brushed out like 9 of us because we were staying at my mom's, and so we had to make sure that everybody had been brushed out, everybody was fine. And so then as soon as she was done at our house, Tosh was like, send her to me right now. And so she went from our house.
Yeah, I needed to. I was like, I got foster babies. Like, we got to deal with this shit like ASAP. Just send them over on her way out. I'm going to get it all done. It was fine. It's nice to have someone else comb your hair. That's fine. It's not about combing your hair and killing them and combing it out. Yeah, that isn't it. It's having to deal with your entire fucking house full of pillows and all the bedding and every fucking like cushy surface that your kid has laid on that day that probably has a egg on it, like ready to just fucking come back.
Well, that's no. The lady came out though. She just talked about vacuum the surface, make sure you throw it all away. Everything else that you don't need immediately, like you can put it in a bag for 48 hours or put it in an extra hot dryer for a couple of hours, and it'll kill them immediately. So I mean, there was all of that. So
it's like when half the kids' stuffed animals are also electronic. You know, they make a sound or they do something. You can't just wash it or dry it. You have to suffocate it. That's funny. Is she talking to a window? That one.
oh, I can't hear with these on. Was she talking to me?
No, she just stood up at the window and looked like she was talking to someone for a second, and I couldn't hear anything.
What's
but
that?
I was like,
Jessica, from everything that I've looked up about bedbugs, set the mattress on fire and start anew.
Get a new one. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was reading about how, I think it was in New York, where like all of the mattress stores were like, all of them had bed bugs. So there was just no way to not get a mattress.
What is some asshole just like move it from like from bed to bed and shit, or do they like touch or oh my god, how do you even? It's brand new.
On
How
the
do
mattress,
you even
so I don't know. I did not read how you get rid of them. But just set it on fire and start.
You have to like treat your bed though, and if you have the spring ones, like they can get all inside. Oh, I do not. No, bye. I would sleep on the floor. I'll get a sleeping bag.
No, get it out of the house. Set it on fire.
That's what I was saying. Get it out. I would rather sleep on the floor.
Oh.
Oh my god, my stomach hurts. I did not expect that sip. Had a little bourbon in my cup and didn't expect that. I forgot to pour my soda in.
The bourbon?
Yeah, I was over here like mixing a drink while like listening. And like, ooh, and I poured in my bourbon, and I took a sip, and I was way too slow to do what I just did. I'm not old enough for that. Stranger. Oh, I think we got
what happened?
Pizza delivery.
Ooh.
I was like, I think
I would definitely
like my window is wide open right now. Look at this.
Did you mute yourself? You did.
Who? Me?
Tosh.
I turned the computer, it like yanked out the mic plug, and then it like automatically muted me because of that.
Sounds different.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. I'm all set.
I feel like if I went to a 5-star hotel, I would definitely ask for a refund.
Oh, for sure.
No. Because you're paying way too much for.
Yeah.
Because then it gets in your like clothes, right? And then you go home with it, and then now it's in your house.
See, this is why I always like pull the corner up of sheets every time I stay somewhere. And if I do it at your house, sorry, but it's just what I do.
I'm feeling itchy.
I'm gonna pull up the corner of a fitted sheet, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm not dealing with any bed bugs here. Every hotel, every hotel. I don't care what the cost is. So, guess I'm not having any pizza.
They didn't offer you any?
Well, you know, I'm mostly keto.
I mean, there's Friday, so you have to worry about.
My birthday, I won't worry about that. Yeah. My girlfriend was like, so there's a vegetarian option, but please don't ask me to try and make it keto too. I was like, bitch, it's my birthday and your wedding. Why would I? Aw. Look who came up all shiny and loving. Oh, wow. Why are we not hearing any purring?
Oh, no. Let's see. We can make her. You hear it?
No, I don't hear it. Oh. Not anymore. No. I heard it for like a second. No, we don't hear it.
Mm-mm.
Bella would be super jealous all the time. All she cares about is getting a cat.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like her number one thing. She's saying, I can't wait to move, Mom, so we can get a cat. And I'm like, we can get a lot of things when we move. Like a bathtub. Like more space.
They wouldn't allow a cat?
We didn't want to pay like the pet fees because theirs was not like just a single deposit. It was like a monthly pet rent. $150 a month. And I was like,
Cat's not gonna do it. Oh,
I'm gonna get $20
on my
for that.
microphone.
Like, fuck you. $150 to like get a cat or to get a dog.
Right?
Might as well have 30
And then paying monthly on them?
monthly. A lot of places are like, oh, it's just a single deposit and we're gonna
Yeah.
keep your cleaning fee and that's that at the end. And I'm like, cool. This was $150 per month. And I was like, that's not happening. We're not getting pets. They don't live in a tank or a cage. I guess it's a cage. I don't know what it's called. What a tarantula.
Terrarium? Terrarium?
Yeah, terrarium. Yeah, they do live in a terrarium. Yeah, because there's like dirt and plants and wood. So I guess yeah. Yeah, I hope I don't have to pay a pet deposit for that.
Oh my goodness.
Pet rent for my
Turn
little
off my
tarantulas.
We had tenants actually asked to do month to month.
What?
They said instead of paying the whole 500 or 250, whatever it was, non-refundable pet fee.
Oh, they just wanted to tap on monthly.
requested- Yeah, which they would have paid it twice as fast just to pay for it up front or whatever it was. Like somehow they were going to pay way more doing it that way.
It seems backwards. Why would they do that? Oh my goodness. You're knocking down my microphone.
Well, maybe they just didn't have the upfront, and that was why they wanted to do it. But they were like, "Sorry, with like they're already our family. We got to deal with it." You know? Ooh, look at that face. Oh wow! All
She's
of
never
it
looked at it
today.
before.
Oh my gosh! I was gonna say I don't think I've ever seen that face right at it.
Yeah. She missed. She not like us being gone.
Look at her. She is all up in it today. What a cute kitty. What's her name again?
Melody.
Melody.
Like my melody.
It's cute.
Okay. Okay. That's enough.
Wow, she is like in it. She missed you.
Oh goodness.
Who takes care of your pets when you're on?
My mom.
Oh, your mama does. So your mama never gets to go on vacation with you?
Well, she doesn't because of all her, she has like triple the animals that I do. And she doesn't trust
Okay. So it's
and
not
then
a
she
big
doesn't
deal.
trust anybody to watch her animals.
She's gone with you on vacation before, hasn't she?
She has before she got all the animals she has now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, I want a bunch of animals, but I also want to be able to travel.
Well, I mean, animals are similar to children. Just
Yeah, speaking of which, where are your dogs going?
Oh.
What just happened?
I'm not sure. This is really funny.
Melody, so I have the StreamYard deck. And
She
it,
stepped on it.
yeah, because you could
It
do
would have been
like
funny if she ended
that.
this. Oh, that would have been
She
hilarious.
could have.
That would have been funny.
I was over like, I didn't touch shit. What just happened? That's funny.
And I was like, what?
Daniel has to deal with the dogs. That's not mine.
You still don't have you still don't know where they're going or what's going on?
No, I don't know what he's doing. I do not check in.
I check in because you need to remind them because they don't remember these things. He needs.
Haven't you learned anything about what we've been reading?
Exactly.
I'm reminded, but then I do not inquire.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I'm over here.
I'm gonna let him figure that shit out.
Sorry.
And it's only for a week because then Eli's gonna stay here when he gets back.
Desiree, tonight, inquire about the dogs with a pen.
He's already asleep. That's why he gave me the baby. Because I told him, I was like, if you start falling asleep, bring him to me because you're not a light sleeper. You'll roll on him.
CJ and I never played that. If this fool will not sleep unless he's on us, he's on both of us. We're splitting the night up. I don't care. And I always was a hard sleeper, the hardest sleeper. Like CJ is like, if you shift the sheet over your toe, he's awake.
Oh.
So I wasn't worried about that. I was always worried about me because I slept hard. But when it came to babies being with me, I don't sleep that hard.
Yeah.
So turns out there is something that can make me sleep like a feather, which is great. But we would just line up the pillows on either side of us. Whoever's turn it was, you get the pillows on either side of you so this baby could just lay. And if that baby happened to roll even a little bit, they're not going anywhere. Not to mention, you can't fucking roll. So I had to learn how to sleep on my back, which I could never, ever do. First of all, I couldn't fall asleep on my back. I couldn't be on my back at any point while I was asleep. It was either stomach or side. But after Leo, that boy, he could not sleep unless he was on one of us. So I had to learn.
Nope. I'm not playing that game.
What?
I'm not going to let him roll my baby out of my bed.
Oh, yeah, no.
Or roll onto my baby.
That would be yours, yeah.
No, yeah, we have the whole bed set up, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Beds.
Yeah. No, I was more worried about me in that situation. CJ wasn't worried. He's like, you'll be fine. Just put the pillows on the other side. I was like, okay. Are you going to watch me all night? Just in case. But everything was fine. And because the baby slept, I slept.
Yeah.
For 45 minutes. It was wonderful. Leo is a terrible baby. Terrible.
Well,
he only slept for 45 minutes at a time. So. He did not sleep.
That was control.
Yeah. He did not sleep at night for like 2 hours straight until he was probably like 4 months old. It was every 45 minutes. So 45 minutes, he'd be awake, and then it'd be like, fucking shit, we gotta change him and feed him. And even if he didn't need feeding, obviously we didn't feed him every 45 minutes, but even then, it would just be like we'd have to just stand and walk around with him. Oh, it was awful. But glad those days are over. Very over. And like I said, because we fostered and adopted, we could still potentially get a call later saying, there's a sibling to your kids. Will you take them? No, I won't. No, I will not. Nope. All the sanity that I had All the patience that I had has left the building. Gone. Done. I can't even imagine having to restart all that again. Sorry, Des.
Nothing to be sorry for.
No,
I know
because you got like the perfect baby over there. First of all, you got lucky as fuck for a 90-year-old having kids, but
he just doesn't like gas.
neither do I.
The second there's like a gas bubble, like he's like screaming. He's thrown up from pushing.
Yeah.
Oh.
He has a high pitched, like that shit just stabbed him in the gut sound. Like, you know, it hurts. Like, and I don't know if it's something that like women get more than men, but in my experience and from what I've like heard from most people, women get more painful gas than men do, but babies obviously they're different. They don't count. But women more often will get like trapped gas. Like painful trapped gas. And it's bad. Like in tears, can't lay down. I'm like, no. Ugh.
I remember
I
calling
did-
mom one time. I could not breathe. I literally
Yeah.
something was wrong with me. I could not get out of my car. I had to go to I had to take the kids to soccer, and I was like, Mom, I don't know what to do. Like something's wrong. Like I can't
She
even
said you
breathe.
just
It's
need to
hyperventilating. She was like, get some Gas X and take a shower or take a
Did you get
bath.
mad when she said that?
She like
No,
just
no,
knew that it was
You know what
gas.
this is gas? Like this, like I feel like I'm dying from the inside.
She just knew it was gas.
I mean, you do hear a lot of people at the ER like thinking that there was something majorly wrong with them, and
I'm having a heart attack. Yeah, because your gas pains can come right into the side. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
oh my god.
Mm.
Appendicitis. You're like, I'm having appendicitis. I've got a fever. I've got the
I had
sweats.
two kids like that, and they were just constipated up to their eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
That's like literally you're so full of shit. Your eyes are brown.
Yeah, like one of them had to have an enema. That was the worst
Oh, I
thing
remember.
ever. And then the other one, they gave her so much of what is the M? Is it Miralax or something?
Oh, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Miralax.
like they actually admitted her overnight, and so we had to stay at the hospital. And she'd had a fever, she was having stomach pain, and it was like all leading up to what we thought was appendicitis. We get there, they do an x-ray, they were like, well, it looks okay there. But then we had one ER doctor come in and tell us that because it was the end of the school year, and in our district at the middle school at that time, they weren't allowing kids just to have water unless you had a doctor's fucking note. And so we found out is because some kids in middle school were putting vodka in the water.
Oh.
And I was like, I don't give a fuck if it's one kid or 100 kids. To say the entire school, which by the way is like 1,000 students, cannot have water without a doctor's note is fucking bullshit.
That is.
The emergency room doctor, like, or where we were admitted upstairs, she was like, this is what we've seen. We have so many kids come in like this. I'm going to write you a prescription for 365 days. And so
Of water.
we had one that was
Of
for
water.
Yeah, to be able to have water with you at school.
Mm.
We're in high school now, so we don't have
Raise
to
your
deal.
hand if you are happy at homeschool. I'm just saying.
No, yeah, and I mean, it was
My
only
kids
at that
can drink
middle
water.
Well,
My
no,
kids
so
can waste all the water
we
they
have
need.
2 middle schools right in our town, and the one middle school was fine, has no issues, but then the other one didn't
How
allow.
is there not some parent protest over this bullshit?
I actually went and
I
asked
started that shit. I'd
moms
like,
in the mom
Right.
group, and I was like, does other people have this issue? And other moms said the same thing, that their kids had the same issue.
oh, I would have planned a whole
It is
shutdown,
from being
bitch.
so dehydrated for the whole school year that it finally catches up with you, and that's how it shows itself. It looks like appendicitis, but literally you are so constipated from being so dehydrated.
Wow, that's sad. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Poor babies. Nope. I would stage a whole lot of shit for that one. I'd be like, everybody bring a case of water and just block the school.
Mhm.
Block the fucking entries with your cases of water and don't get out of the way. Be like, I'm sorry, but not until every kid gets a fucking water bottle on the way in. Fuck you.
Mhm.
Right?
That's bullshit. That is absolute crap. Your kid can't have water. Way to go. Would you prefer to be sued because you dehydrated my child on a hot day? Would you like that? No. If I get sued because someone didn't allow my child water,
Their excuse at the
I was
time
making a joke.
water in
Damn
between
it. I
classes.
homeschool. If I get sued because someone doesn't allow my child water.
No, I think even like if they attended public school, not right now.
No, I was talking about how I'm their teacher.
Got it.
Clearly.
Well, make sure that you buy yourself something on Teacher Appreciation Day.
Mhm.
As the three of us should just like cool names
What
and
does
like
teacher
suffer
need? I
together.
didn't even think about that. Teacher needs a vacation. I haven't even started.
What is it called? It's a Teacher's Planning Day. So you get the day off, or they get the day off, and then
Right.
you get to do whatever you want.
Right. What are they called at school? Never mind. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm tired. Tired, you guys.
It might be bedtime.
Might be bedtime now. If I homeschooled my kids, we'd have spring break every 2 weeks. For real. That's what's cool about homeschooling is that you can.
Parent conference day.
We just get on and chit chat all day. Yeah. You just talk to yourself throughout the day. Have snacks and like cookies and water in service. Thank you. That's what it's called. It's called in service day. Good night, ladies. Battery's gonna die. Good night, Jessica. We'll see you next week, babe. I don't know if anybody's here or it matters. What are we at? 18 to 27 this week.
Mhm.
So a lot of chapters. These are long chapters, by the way. Why?
But there's some like
Is it
random
like
bits.
tiny font?
But there's some like, when it's like this page, it's not like a whole lot or.
Well, when you're listening at 1.7, it goes pretty quickly.
When you're listening anyway, like, and your chapter is like 30 minutes, and I'm like, how many chapters do I have like this? Oh my God, 3 of them are 30 minutes, and you're listening to it fast. It's a crazy long chapter. Unless it's this author. So I've noticed that, like, because I am listening, this author specifically, not the author, the narrator, she must be like a nice, slow speaker. I don't know, for effect, I have no idea because I am regularly listening at like 1.5 to 1.7 and it is not that fast. It's no faster than I were to speak like to anyone else and add, inflection in my story and room for pause. So it's like if I'm able to do all that, I feel like if I could listen to that at 1.7, can you imagine listening at fucking 1? Holy shit.
I told you and I was falling asleep. So when Tosh
was like, this shit's boring. I was like, make it faster.
So 1.5 is like the perfect speed for this particular author to be able to understand and take in and like really absorb what you're reading, but in trying to like really get it done.
Yeah. The narrator does read the little articles, the little what are they called? The little conversations that are from the what is it, like the self-help ones, or no, not that, what is it? It's like the group
like
ones? Like the group messages.
Yeah,
the group text or the group chats or whatever. Yeah, all that stuff's read to us. But the way it's done is like you don't know that that's what's being read for a second, and then you're like, oh, okay. We're talking about a topic in the group chat thing. Anyway, ooh, that pen.
I gotta find a clicky pen tonight.
Yeah, you can grab one. Okay. Anyways, I think everybody's fucking pooped. Don't know why.
Can you hear him?
No. What's he doing?
Just the sweet baby sounds.
I love sweet baby sounds. I can't wait.
Oh, it was loud. That's why I was wondering if you guys could hear it.
No. I think you're far enough away from the mic that we can't hear him. You allergic to your cat?
don't
Ooh,
think
bless
so.
you. No, I just say it anytime someone sneezes. So, if they're around their own pet, even want to snuggle him and give him back to go sleep for 8 hours. Exactly. Mine's still crawling to bed with me every night. So I'm not sleeping 8 hours straight, but I'm still getting 8 hours probably. It's just broken, which is fine. Only one time it's broken though. Maybe twice.
And I also have the one baby, but I have another one who has a fucking sleep apnea machine, and that motherfucker is driving me nuts. I swear I'm gonna. His air, I think he needs a new mask. The air is leaking all the time, or like he's messing with his straps to where you're hearing the air leak all night long.
I know that sound.
Don't
It's
you
a
have
constant,
earplugs, Desiree?
forceful.
Well, no, there's just like the sleep apnea sound, but like when it's coming out because it has a leak.
That's good.
I know, because I have to tap a fool and be like, "Knock it off, catch your breath, damn it."
Well, no, it's
Yeah,
just
there's
been,
like a
all the
whooshing
time
sound.
she's
It's a
opening his
yeah. Once you get used to the sound, it's very like comforting because it's like a nice whooshing. Like
No, yes, it's fine because we before then would listen to like white noise.
you don't need to with that thing because it causes it. Yeah, it's fine.
No, but then with the leak is extra. The leak makes me want to strangle a person.
Same. I wake up and I'm like, "Are you gonna die right now or not?" 'Cause
It's
taking
just
a while.
closing Ben's mouth and like tightening his straps.
You might need new straps. You know, all your parts actually have to be replaced every like 3 months.
So TRICARE is paying something like $3,000 a month for him to have the non-invasive vent, right? So we could get parts whenever we want. The problem is that they don't ship to Florida, and obviously
Just ship them here and I'll send them to you.
Yeah, so that's what they did that one time, and so I know that we have another.
Oh yeah, you did have them send it to me.
Why don't they ship to Florida?
Because it's different. I guess like servicing areas, and so we'd had to wait for a long while to be able to get the new prescription to get the machine switched out here, and obviously that happened right before I had baby. So he has a working machine, so it's not been a priority.
The extra parts, though, it's nice to be able to change out those filters. And
I looked online. Okay, first of all, that shit is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't even find the mask size that he needs because he needs the adult extra small.
Yeah.
But I do have another one of the straps, so I might have to change that out and see if it changes. Like
those things over time, like the stretchiness just kind of wears, and so they won't have like the same tug that they will when they're new. So it'll just like slowly kind of loosen. But anyway, I get it. All right, you guys. Everybody's yawning and looking tired, and I think we could call it an evening. Wish me luck that I can fit in a dress come Friday. Because I am hungry. I just want pizza this week. I swear.
I'm gonna be eating a lot of freeze-dried food this week.
You're going to eat a lot of freeze-dried food?
Backpacking food.
MREs, right?
Not MREs, but like pouches. Kind of like MREs, but
like little
fancier.
frozen. Oh, like the freeze-dried fruits and.
Well, the meals, like you get the hot water. We'll see. I'll report back.
Well, thank you very much. It's been my birthday all month, but I'll make sure everyone officially celebrates for me at someone else's wedding. I'm totally kidding. She felt so dang bad. She felt so bad that she was doing it on my birthday. She's
not
like,
bad. Let's change it.
It's tradition in my family. Everybody gets married on the 19th. I'm like, seriously?
Really? Oh.
Yeah, everyone. It doesn't matter which month, but they all get married on the 19th.
Oh. Okay.
I was like, oh, what if it's a Monday?
Then it's cheaper.
That's a weird wedding. But anyways, that's what she does. She's like, I'm so sorry. I was like, it's 39. I think I'll be okay. I'll celebrate all month.
She's lucky then that this baby came early.
I would have still come back for the wedding and then gone back.
That's so rude.
That baby would have had sucked it up anyway. He came without me anyway, so clearly he didn't want me there. We got pizza. Sorry, not sorry.
You could have made it.
Turns out one of your babies decided to take forever all day long to be born. That's not my fault. It was so unpredictable.
Avery?
You had medicine with that one. That's different.
Oh, who do you? Oh, this one you mean?
That baby, yeah, that baby took forever all day long.
Could have made it.
Well, guys.
Not with my kids, I could not have. She told me, and I had like 2 hours to pack and get at the airport. No.
I was like,
Do you know what LAX is?
bring a carry-on. I'll pay the difference. That's what I told her. Get on the fucking plane. Leave your babies. Tell CJ to bring them later.
My babies would never. First of all, CJ wasn't going to bring them out. There was no way. He didn't have a ticket. Secondly, my babies never, ever would have let me leave without them. They never would have let me leave. There was no way I could get my entire house ready and at the airport within the 2-hour window that I have. And that was like cutting it close because, you know, LAX, you actually need like the 2.5 hours to get through that shit. It's fucked up. I only needed like 10 minutes to get out of Florida. We like went and sat down at a restaurant because we had so much time. Ate French fries. Did Legos. Anyway, not in LA. LA, it's like just get through security and run to your fucking flight. And that's if you give yourself 3 hours. Anyway, all right. We will see you guys next week. Chapters 18 through 27.
Mm-hmm.
18 through 27. Yep. All right. Have a good night, bitches. We'll see you next
Good
week.
night.
Night, bitches.